Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash, Divine Honesty Apostles, Elders at Great Millstone, salutation to you, Akim, that's out there doing the work of truth and sincerity. This is Jeremiah 50 and 31. Behold, I am against thee, O most proud, said the Lord God of hosts. All right. So who is the most proud? Esau, Edom, right? The so-called white man. They are the most proud. All right. It said the Lord God of hosts, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. All right. In which we know this is the time, man. This is the time where the sons of the wicked are being revealed. All right. And this is the time of their judgment. All right. So it says, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. Okay. And we know the so-called white man is stumbling and falling. His kingdom is falling. All right. Everything that holds this kingdom up is falling. All right. From the entertainment, from sports, to its politics. Okay. It's all falling. All right. It says, and I will kindle a fire in his cities. All right. And it shall devour all round about him. Okay. And what's part of that? Civil unrest. All right. Verse 33, it says, thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. All right. And we're still under the rule of the so-called white. He has not let us go. Under this current, system that we live in, this westernized culture, we're forced psychologically to be subject to the ways of this kingdom, the ways of the rulership of the so-called white man. All right, which is it's an unjust rule. It's it's basically a hostile takeover of the earth, of the people, of the natural resources of the earth. And soon enough, they're forced to believe in their one world ideology. And if you don't believe in it, then you're deemed you're deemed a dissident or um, a divergent. So all right, and that's what you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are. All right, you're dissidents, you're divergent in this society because we don't adhere to the customs, man. And the customs are evil. All right, the customs, which we like to call this place, it's a death culture. All right, America's a death culture. All right, with the whole LGBTQA movement, which is another form of them pushing their white supremacy. Coming after the male image, coming after the male masculinity. Now they got this term toxic masculinity. All right, there's no such thing. These are made up notions, but they're holding us fast, man. Here in this wicked place, man. All right, it's evident what they want to do. Okay, but the Most High is revealing, and as we see all these things, as we see the so-called white man move toward capstoning his enterprise, which is the New World Order structure over the world, and the subjugating of the people over the world, we're seeing his society collapse. We're seeing the civil unrest. We're seeing the economics become nothing. And soon enough, they're gonna have to make their move. But as we keep pushing the truth, we're seeing these things fall in society. All right. So it says Judah and Israel. It says the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. And that's more now prevalent now here in America. All right. It says their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon, man. All right. So our Redeemer is strong, which is Yahweh Yahushai. The world calls Jesus Christ and God. He's strong. He's the scripture says he's mighty to save, man. And a lot of our people don't think that we're going to be saved out of this condition, because they don't see anything outside of this. And that's how strong the so-called white man's witchcraft is. He got you believing in this wicked place. He got you believing that it'll never be destroyed. But hey, that's totally opposite of what what the Lord has said. I'm gonna read this from the Zondervan Bible Dictionary on the left side of the corner. It's like on the left side of the screen. It says Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. See notably Isaiah 34. When you read Isaiah 34, that's explaining the thermonuclear destruction of Edom. All right. And that's how we know that this place is going to be taken out by thermonuclear fire. Though you might have a lot of these scholars, scientists, they believe that's an absurd notion that this place will be taken out. They don't believe, they just believe that those missiles were created for a scare tactic, But the Most High has other plans. Okay, it says she is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. All right, and that's why the Lord is going to give them the harshest judgment ever known to mankind, because really they're vessels fit for destruction. Let me see if I can find that really quick. World fact. So bear with me. All right. So Romans 9:13, it says, "As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that sheweth mercy." So the Most High is not going to show Esau mercy, man. It's up to him. All right. It says 17, "For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth." All right, so the Most High is doing the same thing with Esau. All right, he's raised them up in these times and revealed them in these times, so he can shew his power, man. And Isaiah 47:2 said, "Man, he shall not meet thee as a man." Okay, and what he meant by that, is that he's gonna meet Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, with power, man. As a celestial being, right? And he's gonna use those. The angels are gonna guide those missiles for your destruction. Slacking. So it says, "Even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. Therefore thou hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he hardened. All right, so he's hardening the so-called white man's heart, man, their minds. All right, and that's why it says, "O thou most proud, man." Okay, because the Most High has made Esau proud. They figured that they, got in the world by their own wits, and that's the opposite of the truth. The Most High Yahweh, or Yahweh Shai, has given them the earth, for reasons of destroying them. Okay, because ultimately, when they ruled the earth, they destroyed the earth. They destroyed the peoples of the earth. So the Most High is going to give them the same thing in return. It says, verse 19, "Thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will?" Right? Nobody. All right? Nobody resists the Most High's will. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, thinks he will, but he won't. Romans 9:20, "Nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, Why hast thou made me thus?" All right? It's not going to happen. All right? Hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? All right? So we understand that the good is against evil and evil is against good. And that's how this society is ran, man. Evil outnumbers the good. All right? So how much more you think the Most High is going to come with power? All right? To avenge his very elect, his own elect. All right? It says, what if the Most High, willing to shew his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? All right? So the Most High has been, patiently waiting, just like we're patiently waiting, him more so than us, But he's going to show his wrath, man, and that's why we need not worry. In fact, we need to rejoice more. Okay, it says, what if the Most High, willing to shew his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? So he's endured enough, and he's gonna make a move on Esau, and their destruction is going to be the worst destruction, the worst judgment put on a nation ever. Okay. Jeremiah, shew no mercy. Because Esau, once again, he showed no mercy. All right. And the Most High is not going to give them mercy. That's why their destruction is going to be a horrific destruction. All right. James 2:13, he says, For he shall have judgment without mercy, that hath shewed no mercy, and mercy rejoices against judgment. All right. So, for he shall have judgment without mercy, man. All right. And that's Esau, man. Right along with the workers of iniquity, which Esau is the workers of iniquity. But you got 2/3 of our people that fall up in that same category, that hath shewed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. So the Most High is going to have judgment without mercy. All right. With that, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash, the double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Salutations to the Akim. Shalom.